Hello everyone, I'm your host Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Let's go talk to the weird girl. You're a Digimon, aren't you? Doesn't even pay attention to me. Maybe they actually do notice me. What? Oh, now she's over here? Are you appearing in all the pentagram spots? I can't live here anymore. I can't live and be here anymore. Now you're going to be over here, maybe? No? Oh, now you're there. So I'll... Now where'd you go? Who are you? How long have you been here? I'll die and remain here. Here at the bottom of Shibuya in the other world. She vanished. What's going on? What's going on here? Where'd you come from? What am I seeing? Hey, what's going on? Come in. Zombie. Look out. That was a close one. If we didn't hear your voice just now, that truck would have... Are you alright? What happened? Fill me in. We saw a dad go. What was all that? And now everything's going back to normal. What's happening here? We owe Detective Mariyoshi a lot for helping out again. Not only did he restore calm, but he also took the truck driver in for questioning. Apparently the driver didn't see any of you until right before you were all nearly hit. But here's where it gets strange. The crowd in the intersection saw you all the whole time, but nobody responded to their warnings. Like you guys couldn't see or hear anything that was going on around you. Yeah, actually that's how it was. We didn't know there were still other people around until your assistant spoke up. And would this girl happen to be that high school student you saw there? It is, that's her. She's the one for sure. I see, well that settles it. What do you mean, who is she? She was a high school girl who was killed 3 months ago in an accident at the scrambled crossing intersection. She died in an accident? For real? No. Yep, she was even hit by a truck. It doesn't make any sense. We saw her with our own eyes, right in front of us. She came back to life? Don't you remember? That's how the legend of Shibuya Hirosaka goes. So what you five saw back there was the dead brought back to life then. I did a little research. Shibuya today is a valley that was cut off from Shibuya River, which itself now runs under the scramble intersection. Really? Rivers are a common border in myths and religions between this world and the next. There's the Sanzu River in Japan, the river Styx in Greece. I'd say you guys got caught up in one such place today. There are a lot of names you can call up, but in the end result remains the same. Anyway, this case is closed. We set out to prove Shibuya Hirosaka is real, and we did. Really, you're just going to leave that girl alone? Is that what you want to ask? You may be confused about our role. Don't forget, we're not ghost hunters, and we're not exorcists. That's not what we do. We're cyber sleuths, no more and no less. I would appreciate it if you remember that from now on. Stay safe on your way home. Don't get into any accidents for real now. Well, phew. Well, that case is over and done with for now, although I know you didn't get a chance to really use your powers. But I figure if you had used them in front of those kids, that would have just spawned another urban legend. If I kill everyone, that'll make me lucky. That's not good. If everyone dies, that'll make me happy. Wait, seriously? That's just it? What the fuck was that? Hey, Sleuth rank up. Became apprentice Sleuth. Oh boy. So is that really? I have to do that other... Okay, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna make a hard save and start it, because this is my last episode for this session anyways. So I'll make a hard save so I can come back to it. It would be this one. Alright, let's do this one. Oops. Wait, I don't know what to do. Broadway first floor. What? What? Broadway first floor. Did I get like a new area or something? What? What? Maybe in the lab? Oh, let me see something. Oh man. So I can't go back to the train station that had Sumemons. That sucks. I don't understand. Who are you? No Hagurumon here. There's not one here either. Hagurumon. I can't. If I've lost it, if I don't find it, I'll die. Oh, is that a hint? Go to the entrance? Ooh. Maybe I don't need to do it. Instead I have to do... But Mom, I swear I had something there. I just felt it. Sweet, look behind you, check for yourself. Nothing there. Not as opposed to my Digiline. Stop looking at me. No reply. Got another case from the Occult Club. This one looks personal, though. I think those guys might have taken a liking to us, given that we deal in the strange and unusual in our line of work. And in doing so, they're inviting yet more strange and unusual things into our lives, starting with themselves, really. Oh. Okay, so we're not done with that particular quest line. It would seem. Do you have anything new? Nope. Goodbye. I'd love to get to a new area that has some form of Kurumon in it. I really want to, so I can train up some guys. Pretty please. I guess I'll postpone this other one. Nightmare Eater. I want that memory up. I see you again, Manaka. What brings you here by yourself? Well, I think I might be caught up in a cybercrime. Cybercrime? Did you go to the police? I can't really. There are some supernatural elements involved, I think. I understand you made the right choice coming to us. Alright, give us the details. Okay, take a look at this. It's my log on Digiline. Alright, let's see what you've got. Shall I go to my club tomorrow? They claim they do research, but all they really do is hang out and talk. It's only a club because everyone has similar interests. I should probably enroll in something a little more serious and go to that too, and I could really use a hot manly boyfriend. Oh my gosh, did I just write that? What's so special about this? Keep going, you'll understand why. Could Kenji have a crush on May? No way, she has a one-track mind. She can't think of anything else but occult stuff. Does that guy even have his eyes on straight? Such an ass. He's a real hottie right in front of him and can't take his eyes off May for even a second to notice it. Maybe I should seduce him. I've got the goods. I'd give him a peek anytime. How do I put this? Your posts aren't pulling any punches here. Putting my personal opinion aside, I otherwise don't see anything wrong with them. They look normal to me. The thing is, I didn't write that stuff. What? They just randomly showed up, but they freaked me out so badly I deleted them. I hear you. That probably doesn't mean your account... Doesn't that just mean your account was probably hacked? Some 2-bit hacker probably did it to screw with you, or maybe your computer was infected with... No, it isn't anything like that. Then I take this is where the supernatural part you mentioned factors into these posts. Yeah. I wasn't the one who wrote these posts and put them online, but they are how I feel. What you see written there, that's stuff that I think about but don't express out loud. Okay, I get you. It's stuff that's hard to share with any of the other club members, basically. Right. Seeing as you're in an occult club, I'm sure you know about Ouija boards and whatnot, right? Your hands move against your will, sending you messages from the spirit world. Something like that could very possibly be happening to you. Looking at the post times on your log, those messages went out in the dead of night. You should have long been sound asleep by that point. Okay, then what? In the late 1800s, there was an academic by the name of Enro Inyo who posited these sorts of things can come from having multiple selves. You mean that man who came up with mysterious studies, right? I've shown off his work to the club. Hold on, you're saying I have a split personality? The politically correct term for that would be dissociative identity disorder, actually. I guess that makes sense. If I'm writing those posts at night without realizing it, that would explain it, but maybe it really is that? I've honestly been worried that I might be deep down. But no, that's not it. This isn't because of some mental issue. Here, take a look at this. This was just now posted onto your account. It's a reply to what I wrote on your Digiline. To the culprit, I'm a detective who's taken up Manaka's case. Know that we will track you down and uncover your identity no matter who or where you are. You can't hide forever. You've been warned. Well, this conversion unfolded online as you and I were talking while you weren't touching any terminals. That means you're not the one behind those posts, let alone any mental disorder of yours. The real culprit is out there somewhere. Whoever is behind it is just a dumb troll, albeit an angry and arrogant one. God. Ugh. To quote Enryo Inyo's work again, what we've gotten is a case of a fake wonder, someone trying to make this look more mystical than it really is. In other words, this is plain old hacking. You said that the contents of those posts are based on actual facts about yourself, yes? Well, I don't know about facts so much as just how I think and feel, really. Were you logged into Eden before you fell asleep? Yes, I do that every night. Gotcha, then the way I see it, I bet the culprit's been snooping around and hacked into your memory data in Eden. What? You can do that sort of thing in Eden? Well, not literally. At least not when you're lone wolfing it like your hacker here. Still, avatars in Eden are essentially digitized versions of people's mental data, so to speak. And so memory data hacks theoretically doable. I feel like half the time it's me messing up words, but the other half it's not written correctly. Things take a bit of a different turn once the so-called supernatural enters the equation. Don't sweat it. For now, just log into Eden tonight like you normally would. I'll have my assistant waiting for you in the lobby. Alright, but what do you actually plan on doing? Oh, let's just say we're going fox hunting and our decoy will be our little maiden's deep dark secrets. Oh, well, I'm here. Looks like Manaka's still not here yet. Here's hoping this isn't the sign of what's to come. Oh, I had Manaka lay down our decoy. If the culprit's the type of person I suspect they are, they'll definitely go for it. That means it's a pretty safe guess to say that they're going to log into Eden tonight. Once they're in position, it's just a matter of apprehending them, but that shouldn't be a problem either. That's because Pete's going to be working with us. Who's Pete? You're Pete? How's it going? Long time no see. Thanks again for what you did back there with the AC stuff. I had Pete here take a look at those posts the hacker wrote so he could learn their scent. Yep, turns out those messages had traces of Digimon on them. Can't fool me. I'll let you know when the bad guy's close by. You can count on me and my nose. But of course, that's why I brought you on board. This is so cool working with a real life detective. I feel like a real boy wonder here. Hey, you don't know who the boy wonder is? Really? Hey, I'm here. Sorry to keep you waiting. I did just like you asked and posted the message on my Digiline, but am I really going to be okay doing that? You're curious what she wrote, aren't you? It's fine, I'll tell you. She confessed her love to the hacker and also mentioned that she really wanted to meet him. It's a real blatant ploy on our part, but again, the guy thinks his hacking skills are hot stuff. He's going to want to verify Manaka's claims, preferably by checking her memories directly. Hacking memory data takes some work, though, even to just take a look inside. It'll require actually directly reaching out and making contact with her avatar. That's the only way he could have done this. He had to have been touching her somehow in order to do the hacks. What's more, messing around with someone's mental data would take going to the core of Eden itself. The security there is supposed to be as tight as can be. It'd take real effort to break in. The hacker behind Manaka's messages would have therefore had to be touching her for at least several minutes before leaving his handiwork. I smell him, he's close by. How do you know? Good, it's time to go hunting. Go investigate the surrounding area and get this person out of his foxhole. Is it you? I'm so tired you guys are working so late tonight. No. Excuse me? Oh, is he like invisible? I'll spell anything. He's better. Don't pick him up soon. We'll lose him. I smell him. We're getting close. Okay, somewhere up here. What am I doing? Oh, wait. Is it going to be... There it is. There, right in front of you. Hurry up and do a scan. We've got you now, Buster. You're not going anywhere. For real? How'd you find me? I knew it. The culprit's a little kid. Don't call me little kid. That's rule. Wait. Hey, wait a minute. You're the one who spotted me here before, aren't you? Crap, how'd you notice me? You're not supposed to be able to see me at all. Oh, so that's what happened, huh? My little assistant is so sensitive to digital waves and special networks, the culprit didn't stand a chance hiding forever. He's a cyber sleuth. It comes with the job. But enough of that. We've got questions for you. Does that make you a detective too? Whoa, you're so hot. Yeah, whatever. Just answer my questions already. Who are you and how did you achieve such a complicated... I'm what you'd call a genius architect. I'm not some lowly hacker or programmer. Do you know about the Baku Reborn service? It's a special service here on Eden. In cases like where a user either permanently leaves Eden or they die, the Baku Reborn service gathers all of that user's data and deletes it. And I'm the one who runs it. You don't have to act so surprised. Kids are just more attuned to the digital world than adults. I just studied on my own and joined groups that I could trade info with, and soon enough I started working in corporate R&D. This is very unlikely. Oh, but the reason I'm considered a genius isn't just because I run that service, I'm also the one who designed it. Actually, what I said about Baku gathering and deleting abandoned user data isn't entirely accurate. It actually does more. Not only does it gather and accumulate data pertaining to a given account, it also organizes it, almost like it has a mind of its own. To be honest, I'm surprised by that. I never expected it to act so precisely and deliberately. It's a real case of the creation surpassing the creator, but that's how it should be with these sorts of things, no? I follow you. Baku Reborn Service. Tell me, does the name Baku refer to the mythological creature that consumes nightmares? Yep, you've got it. I named it that because data we don't want to show online is very much its own sort of nightmare. And by using that Baku on yourself, you could... Alright, I'm onto what you did now. You handed your avatar's surface level appearance over to your Baku and let it consume it. That way nobody would be able to know what you... Nobody around you would be able to know that you were lurking. But you didn't let it purge that data outright. You controlled it yourself and make it hand it back. Like a dog returning prey to a hunter. Oh, you figured it all out. Yep, you've got me. That's amazing, though. I love it when I actually meet a smart adult. I'm guessing you basically used that same trick to drop Manaka's mental data, then. Yep, I copied that, but only did that with her short-term memory. The stuff you'd find around a person's hippocampus inside a real brain. What am I reading right now? Even something as advanced as Baku can't break into a person's memory within active mental data. That would definitely be crossing the line, and I understand why that's bad. I hand over what I copied to your partner, given the apparent interest it sparked. It really is like a Baku, huh? I think I more or less have a grasp of the current situation now. I am that I am not. I think that might be the best way to describe what your partner is to this world, if you catch my drift. You know, I was thinking the same thing. Genius or not, even I can't purposefully go out and architect life itself. The thing was probably born as such by pure chance. I have no idea how it'll end up growing moving forward. Certainly, at the very least, I have a feeling I'll lose control of it eventually. You really are smart. I don't know. I don't just mean you know a lot either. There's a sharpness to your words that I admire. Can I trust you to let me deal with the Baku? Do you plan on disposing of it? Well, we'll see. It depends on how things go. Okay, I trust your judgment. You'll find it uploaded onto a site. The password lock for it is lifted. The rest is... I'll leave up to you. This little kid, he's the culprit? I'd never have guessed it would be someone saying, don't fall for him. Well, well, you see. Why did you... Huh? Why did I do what I did with her account? Who cares at this stage? I won't do it again, and I promise to even apologize for it later. I'll even give her some consolation money, so just leave me alone. You know, I just remembered, we've met here in Eden before, haven't we? We talked for a little bit while I was waiting to meet up with a friend, right? So why'd you do all that mean stuff? You're so smart, you shouldn't be out committing crimes. Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. That's what I was hoping to hear. See, you're a good kid at heart. What are you staring at? I did it, alright? I apologized. Well, let's call it good at that, shall we? You still have work to do. I'm sending you the URL of the Baku Reborn service now. We're going to resume our hunt now, only our goal here is to capture rather than kill our target. Manaka, I want you to go back. It's too dangerous for you to stick around. My assistant will take care of everything from here. Alright, I'm counting on you. We don't know how our prey is going to react once we get there, so you better be prepared for anything before we go. Message. Think I'm ready. I'm just gonna go straight for it. Away! Oh, we're just here. Okay, then. Those are Tyrannomon. Those are champions. That's bad. Thankfully, they're... Wait, Tyrannomons are... Data? I thought they were virus. They're toughies. They don't even give that much experience, despite being so burly. I should be able to open this. Hey, I can! Is that a sign that I may be a little ahead of myself? Emerald. More Sumemon! Oh god. Wait, all three of these guys are related to Kuramon. So was the Tyrannomon just like a rare, difficult fight? Will I be able to return to this place once I'm done? Neato. Nope, more Tyrannomon. Oh, that's good. It would be nice to level up. Yay. Ooh, I got an attack attached D. Whee! Oh, it's a Clockmon. That doesn't seem so bad. Whoa, why am I saving there? Hello. There it is, our one and only Baku. From the look of it, that kid's program has merged with a wild Digimon. It's no use trying to reason here. The programs erase whatever traces were left of that Digimon's own sentience. Digimon are easily susceptible to influence from man-made programs. It's one of the reasons why some don't consider them to be autonomous beings with their own sense of will. There's no getting around this one, you're just going to have to knock some sense into it. So it's by itself? That's not so bad. Idle bubble? Ow. Oh, I'm asleep. Well, you're Data, so I'm gonna hurt you real bad. And now, I bring the hurts. Oh, he's barely alive. Ow. The Tyrannomon were harder than this thing was. Okay, now that that's over, download the data and collect what's left of Baku. Once you're done, get out of there and come back to the office. It's hard to believe such a little kid would do a heinous crime like that. I'm still shocked. Heinous, huh? I guess I see where you're coming from. Even if he didn't mean any harm by it, what he did certainly broke the law. So that's all in the past now that we've exercised your account of that little stalker that haunted it. This case is closed now. We'll be holding on to the Baku program in the meantime. If we can tune it up a bit, it could very well come in handy. But I still don't get it. Why did he go after me in the first place? He likes you, duh. Do neither of you really get why that boy picked on her? In a way, there really was no reason at all, except to say that it was love at first sight. He really liked you, Manaka. First, he probably just wanted to get to know you more with all his heart, but as he saw, he was less mature than he'd like to admit. He wanted to tease and mess with you so you'd pay attention to him. At his age, it's a pretty standard mentality towards someone you like, really. That was so fun. Let me help out again if something else comes up, okay? I think I'd be pretty cool to be a detective cat Digimon like that. You definitely helped us back there, so you have my thanks, Pete. Anyway, are you still not able to actually leave the confines of the Kano Broadway's internet? I think it has to do with how old the network protocols for the internet are. It makes it hard to transfer data around. It could be I'm just stuck to the vacuum tube computer, like how Baku was to that Digimon. There's still so much to learn about what Pete truly is, it seems. Why do we call Pete Pete? Well, he's a cat. He was extracted from his own little time capsule, where he was frozen to sleep all that time. Besides, open enough doors and you're bound to... Do you really need a reason for it? Unlike the digital world, the real world is filled to the brim with things that have no real reason for being what they are. It's a simple pleasure in life that we're entitled to have as humans. Don't sweat it too much, just kick back and enjoy it. And we're done. Yay, memory up. We're out of beans. Pick up some more, would you? I could use them. Can I start this one? Let me use that memory up. Yay! Okay, I think that's enough for this episode, so thanks for joining me. Come back, all the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye!